All right, stick around. In 15 minutes, we will talk to LSU head football coach Ed Ogeron. He is with us every Tuesday here on OTB. Make sure and tune in. That's appointment listening as we are getting close to kickoff for the SEC regular season schedule. LSU recruiting has been on fire the past couple of weeks and months. Back in May, they got a commitment from one of the top running backs in the country out of the state of Ohio in Corey Kiner. Coach O will not be able to speak specifically about Kiner coming up here in a couple of minutes, but he has referenced the running back class here in this 2021 group and continues to glow about it. And how can't you after what happened on Friday night? Kiner opened up his senior season with a pretty good stat line. He had 17 carries. He rushed for 323 yards and 7 touchdowns. My guy was averaging 21 yards per tote, and he is kind enough to stop by with us here on Off the Bench, ESPN Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Alexandria, all of South Louisiana, listening in to LSU's next running back commit as he joins us now here on OTB. Good morning, Corey. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. Good morning. How you doing?
Take me back to Friday night, man. What was that like?
It was a real good evening. Me and my team were pretty fired up to go out there and play some football. And before the game, my dad was like, you got to score every time you touch the ball, right? And I was like, yeah, I know.
No pressure, son. You just went out there and did it. Great performance, man. What has it been like being a high school football player during this such uncertain time, during preparation, off season, everything that goes into being, a player on Friday night? What has that process been like for you?
It's been pretty fun, but pretty tough at the same time, just because I have my offers and I'm committed, but my teammates don't have that, so it's just helping them work hard and stay focused and committed to playing football. So it's been pretty fun, but pretty tough at the same time.
Corey, I want to ask you about a story that Kevin Faulk told us about when he stopped by here a couple months back. When Kevin Faulk, because how old are you, Corey? Like 18, 17, somewhere around there?
18.
So when Kevin Faulk stopped by, he's a little older than you. Did you have any idea who Kevin Faulk was beyond being an LSU coach when you first met him?
No, sir.
And so what was it like then, discovering that you had just had like a multiple Super Bowl champ? Like, what was the experience of learning who Kevin Faulk really was?
Tom Brady's favorite teammate.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an ultimate fanboy, so once I got to know who it was, I was kind of disappointed that I didn't get an autograph or something, because I'm an ultimate fanboy. I like all that NFL stuff like that.
So what about Coach Faulk? Because it's interesting to me. I grew up with him being like my favorite player. We kind of just know him as an NFL guy that, provides leadership, hangs around the room. What is Kevin Faulk like as a coach and as a recruiter as he brought you in?
Coach Faulk is like my guidebook, because he was in my shoes. So whenever I have a question about anything as far as being a top recruit and a running back and things like that, he answers mostly all my questions.
What is your relationship like with Ogeron, with the head football coach down here?
Oh, yeah, I love Coach O. I talk to him a couple of times every other week, something like that. But I love Coach O. Every time I talk to him, he tells me how good things are going in Baton Rouge and how much he can't wait to get me down there.
Can you take me through your process? Why did you settle on LSU? It seems like you have choices to go anywhere you want in the country, and back in May, you made up your mind that you wanted to come down to South Louisiana. Why?
I had great connections with a lot of schools, but then my relationship with Coach Faulk and then Coach O just grew. When it got early May, I had committed to LSU. I was gonna wait till July to officially make it public, but I had decided that I wanted to just do it now and just make it public now.
How secure is it? I mean, is that firm?
Oh yeah, yes sir. I'm 110% committed to LSU. I tell Coach Faulk every week, Coach, I know how recruits are nowadays. People commit and then decommit and commit, but I'm staying committed to LSU.
I love it, Corey. I know the LSU fans love it as well. Talking to five-star running back Corey Kiner, committed out of Ohio, out of St. Corey, was there a big kind of LSU revolution in Ohio this last year? Did you notice any of that with Joe Burrow and what he did with the Tigers?
Yes, sir. A lot of people start talking about LSU in Ohio once they found out Joe Burrow was from Ohio. But I was a LSU fan way before that because, as you know, Spencer Ware is from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Absolutely.
And then I was always a big fan of the Honey Badger. In grade school, I had my hair cut just like his.
That's so crazy. Those are guys that I played with, and now you're talking about having your hair cut like him in grade school. Corey, so what about? I guess are a lot of people, when you're trying to decide where to go to college, right? A lot of kids want to stay home. Some want to end up going somewhere else. Did you always know that you wanted to leave home? You wanted to get out of that comfort zone?
At first, when I first started getting recruited, I was always told my parents like I wanted to go not too far away because I wanted my grandma, everybody to come see me play. But as it got later in my recruitment, I realized that like you only get this opportunity once in life. So like I wanted to go explore the United States. Never been to Louisiana, and I just wanted to go somewhere where I was comfortable, but where it was far enough away from home to where I could experience something on my own.
Hell yeah, dude. Look, it's really hot, but the food is excellent, and everybody's going to love you. So there's that. What about this LSU offense? Because, you know, for like, I don't know how closely you watch LSU over the last 10 years, right? It was a bit of a struggle for a while. Then last year, it was just unreal. How much of that offensive explosion kind of influenced you or played into your decision-making?
It definitely played a big part into my decision because, of course, I want to go somewhere where I can fit in. But also, like, I figured out that I can go anywhere and do my part and to fit in. So this is all good.
It's interesting, Corey, when you look around the NFL right now, running back is a position a few years ago people were kind of declaring dead, right? And now you got Christian McCaffrey getting paid, Alvin Kamara just gets paid, Zeke Elliott getting paid. But the thing about those guys is they can all catch, right? And so that seems to be where the running back position is going. Do you already train with that in mind? Like, how comfortable are you not just coming out the backfield running, but catching as well?
Oh, you can ask my coach every day at football practice. I don't start on defense, so every day at football practice I'm running scout wide receiver against the DBs and things like that. So catching the ball out of the backfield is no problem for me.
Got my man fired up,
dude.
too.
I love hearing. I mean, it's real though. With a running back nowadays, look at Clyde Edwards-Helaire, right? You got to be, and I heard you wear 22 too, Corey. That's awesome, dude. But you got to be just as good running routes and catching the ball as you do running.
Yes, sir.
Corey Kiner, five-star running back, joining us here from Ohio, ESPN, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Alexandria. Will you be an early enrollee?
No, sir. At my school, we're not allowed to graduate early, so I will be enrolling in the fall, I think, or the spring.
Yeah, you'll probably be down here in the summer to begin the preparation for next year. What are your goals for your senior season?
My goal is to lead my team into a state championship.
Go get him, bro. We appreciate the time this morning. Incredible performance to open up your senior season.
Try to score 8
with
touchdowns
7 touchdowns. Listen to your dad, bro. You got to score every time you touch the ball.
Corey, what did you think? What did you think when you scored the 7th touchdown? Like, what went through your head at that point?
I didn't know I scored 7 after the game.
Keep grinding, bro. Keep
Yes,
performing. We'll see you. We'll talk soon. Thank you.
Imagine that, man.
Yes, sir.
Imagine scoring. I can't imagine scoring 1 touchdown. Imagine scoring so many that you can't even keep track of how many you
17
have.
carries. Yeah, he scored.
21 yards a pop, just a fifth of the field done every time he touches the ball. I love hearing that about him catching out of the backfield too.
I love the soundbite about taking the chance to get out of town and not even coming to Louisiana, but just wanting to get out, experience something new.
I feel that. I mean, that's why whenever you see people like mad that a hometown kid leaves,
yeah,
a lot of times you're not understanding that kid, it was actively a negative that your school that you want him to go to was in his hometown because, yeah, I mean, it is your opportunity. It's your opportunity to get out of your comfort zone and go try new things.